Here's Carrasco and his numbers: 20 and 2/3 innings, 15 strikeouts, 6.53. Let's check out the Nissan pitcher scouting report.
Well, it's been a little up and down. Couple good starts, couple rough starts. Yankees are 2-2 in his 4 starts, but he is your 5th starter and a good opportunity. He's facing the Jays when they are really struggling offensively, just not putting any runs across the plate.
A nice noisy crowd here in the Bronx. Bo Bichette is in the box. This one sawed off into right center, and it's down for a base hit to get it started.
Vladdy Jr., strong right-hand hitter.
Swing and a miss, got him on the slider. Guerrero down on strikes.
Way outside, was in the left-hand hitter's batter's box.
Let's check out the scouting report on John Tumpain. Pitcher friendly, but heading toward neutral. More outside strikes, more inside strikes on righty batters. Paul, I got to be honest. I think he might have the best hair of any umpire in baseball.
I saw him down there. He's like Justin Shacklish, you know. It's just like, wow, down there at home plate.
Look at Tumpain. Look at him.
That almost looks like a wig. There's so much hair.
That is some nice hair.
So now Anthony Santander is literally digging in the box right now.
Grounded at third. Over to Volpe 1. Back to first, double play. Scored 5-6-3. And the Blue Jays don't score. Yankees coming to bat.
But boy, 1 through 4 demand a lot of your attention if you're Jose Barrios.
Yeah, Aaron Judge has hit 4 home runs against Barrios, going head-to-head against him. What he has to do is make sure he takes care of the guys around him, so he's got a little room to work with Aaron Judge. Of course, the score will dictate how you pitch to Judge and when you can be aggressive and when you can't. So it's important to make sure that when Judge comes to the plate, you don't have base runners on.
Well, happy Daddy Day here for Trent Grisham. He's back after paternity leave. Little Ezekiel born a few days ago.
This is Trent Grisham, the center fielder, who pops up the first pitch. And it is playable and caught by Kirk. That proved to be a little bit challenging. But there's keeping the leadoff man off base. And now here comes Judge. And he got him right at the bottom of the zone, went back to the changeup to get him.
That's a pretty good pitch right there, obviously, and Judge was looking for something else, and this has plenty of the strike zone. It's knee high, and it's a huge strikeout. You can see it crosses right at the knees, and it had plenty of the plate.
And that's there, a fastball right down the middle. And Barrios has these Yankees betwixt and between in the early going. He freezes Judge, and he freezes Rice, and he sets down the Yankees in order. Here's Alejandro Kirk, another guy looking to get it going.
Grounded and grabbed there by Volpe. Gets up, and he's got him. Nice play by the Yankee shortstop. Taking a base hit away from Kirk. So the Blue Jays go down in order. Down to the ground, 360, and fires a strike to Goldschmidt to get Kirk for the final out of the second.
Bally Ben, my goodness, second only to Judge in the major leagues with a .383 batting average.
It's a ground ball to the left side. Bichette's got it, and the long throw is right on the money to get him.
Goes off to a great start defensively. He is really playing with a lot of confidence, and you could see he understood he had some extra time as Clement comes over from third, dives for it. But watch how patient Bo is with the throw right on the money to Vladdy to retire Goldschmidt.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
And he got him. He swings through a high breaking ball and rings him up for out number 2. This one skied on the left side of the infield and now back into shallow left. Bichette will give way to Nathan Lucas, who will make the catch. And Barrios is off to a nice start. He's retired the first 6.
We'll bring up Austin Wells. First pitch to Wells. Swing on, hit hard, right side, into right field for a base hit. First hit for the Yankees. Cubs with 1 out here in the home third.
And the Yankees have runners on the corners.
Back to the top of the order, and Trent Grisham.
And a ground ball to first. Guerrero coming home, and they'll put the tag on Wells. Wells came home, and Guerrero, after the bobble, made a very accurate throw to get the lead runner at the plate. Aaron Judge is the batter with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Ground ball to third. Ernie Clement has it, and Barrios retires Judge, and the Yankees along with him. A big out here to get out of it at the bottom of the third. And Guerrero aboard with a leadoff walk. Here's Anthony Santander.
Swung on a hit hard, diving play by Jazz Chisholm. He went Superman, diving towards the line to make that catch. Beautifully done, 1 out.
Just a beautiful play, dove for it. There was no question that he had that. He looked at his glove to make sure it was there.
Here's George Springer. Swing and a miss. Springer down on strikes, 2 away.
He walks Jimenez, so the Blue Jays thanks to the walks, have runners at first and second with 2 down for Alejandro Kirk.
1-0 pitch swung on, skied right center field. Here comes Judge in shallow right center field, makes a one-hand catch, and that'll do it. So he gets out of trouble.
So the Yankees have a couple of men on.
Here's Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a fly ball center field. Springer jogging back, has some room about 5 feet in front of the track. He stops and makes the catch to end the inning. No runs for the Yankees, 1 hit. They leave 2 on for the second straight inning. It's 0-0 going to the 5th.
Here in the top of the 5th, no score in this game. And Barger hits it to right center field, a long run back, and it's over the head of Grisham, and Barger is into second base with a leadoff double.
2 outs. Barger's still on second.
Yeah, you get a leadoff double, and you should be able to score in a major league game.
Nub, first base. Goldschmidt steps on the bag, and Carrasco pitches around the leadoff double by Barger. Back to the top of the order, and Grisham.
Not this time, though. Barrios will get him for out number 2.
For a strike out of the ball game.
So now a runner at first, 2 down, and here's Judge, who is 0 for 2.
There's another hit. Aaron Judge is just, in my mind, the best player that has stepped onto this field in a long time.
Think about this, Paul. If he does not bang up his toe in L.A., he might be playing for his 4th straight MVP.
Ground ball to second. Andres Jimenez has it. And for the 3rd inning in a row, Jose Barrios pitches out of some trouble and strands a couple of runners.
Tim Hill comes on. Last time he pitched was Tuesday.
And the first batter he'll face is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Guerrero hits one to left field, and this is carrying, and this is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with his 2nd home run of the season. And the Blue Jays have taken a 1-0 lead.
Vladdy hit a low liner and sailed all the way into the Blue Jays bullpen in left.
And a walk to Bellinger. So he's the threat to go at first base.
Left on left with a runner going. The pitch is a strike, the throw down, the tag, and he's out. Alejandro Kirk throws out Cody Bellinger trying to steal second.
So Chisholm with a 2-out single.
Runner goes. Strike, throw down. Got him! Alejandro Kirk throws out 2 runners in the same inning.
It's an impressive inning by Kirk behind the plate.
And Anthony Volpe doubles on the first pitch of the frame.
And he's in there with a leadoff double to break an 0 for 10 slide.
Great job by Austin Wells. That's a productive out, moving that runner to 3rd. Nicely done.
Infield is in. They'll let Cabrera back from the right side. Base hit through the drawn-in infield. That'll tie the game. Cabrera allowed to bat from the right side, gets a big single. It's 1-1.
Yeah, big single, and from the right side of the plate against the lefty.
Number 9 hitter is aboard. Leadoff man Bo Bichette is up. Bichette 1 for 3. Out towards second. They'll get Bichette, but not Lucas.
Chisholm let the runner go by. That was not a good move. You get the lead runner.
Yeah, he thought he ran him back far enough, but he did not. You got to make him go the other way. He just did not do it correctly.
So the go-ahead run is at 3rd with 2 down.
High fly ball, right field. Judge has plenty of room, puts it away, and that'll do it. No runs a hit, no errors, 1 man left. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 1.
1 out, nobody on, 1-1 game, bottom 8.
Fly ball, shallow right center. And he's going to drop in for a base hit. Bellinger's going for 2. The throw not in time. A hustle double for Cody Bellinger.
Well, you saw his reaction. He knew he missed it, but then he started to see that, you know what, this might drop in. And he took a chance, and because the throw was on the shortstop side, he was able to get in there to second base. A big double.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. Going to bring up Anthony Volpe.
And that hit him. On an 0-2 pitch, he gets hit to load the bases.
Quickly and check it, they said.
Well, there was no hesitation from Volpe. That's the one thing that sometimes, you know, as a hitter, you kind of think about it, but it does look like it changed direction a little bit.
After review, the call on the field stands. It's a hit by pitch.
Loads him up.
You'd love to see Wells stay in the middle of the field here.
Little looper, right field. It's hanging up. Recovered nicely. Barger makes the catch. Here's the throw. It is way offline. As Bellinger slides home safely. 2-1 Yankees here in the bottom of the 8th.
Devin Williams, who has been struggling. He's had some outings where it looked like the Devin Williams of the last 4 or 5 years. He came in a game the Yankees led by 4 against Tampa Bay and ended up blowing that one.
And it's a base hit for Springer.
So the tying run on for Toronto. Now, if his struggles continue, then you're going to get the crowd involved, and that becomes an issue as well. And he hit him. Hit him with a fastball on the 2-2 pitch, and that's going to move the tying run to second and put the go-ahead run at first. Still nobody out.
And the batter is Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3. To center field, Grisham going back, and it's over his head. And here they go. Here comes Springer. Jimenez is right behind him, and they will both score.
What an at-bat by Alejandro Kirk. His second consecutive hit, and he drives it over the head of the center fielder.
Well, Boone is going to take the ball from Williams, and this soundtrack will not be kind to Devin Williams.
Nobody out, and here's Mark Leiter Jr. to face Addison Barger. Shoots it to left field, and it drops. Heineman getting the way, then he'll come in to score. And it is 4-2.
And this is a team that came limping in offensively, having been outscored 31-9 the last 5 games, and now Barger's added an RBI, his first of the season.
Going to the bottom of the 9th, and that means it is time for Jeff Hoffman to try to get the final 3 outs.
So Rice keeps it alive with a 2-out double. All right, so that leaves it up to Goldschmidt.
Fastball, and he jammed him. It's popped up for Jimenez, and the Blue Jays win it. They score 3 runs in the 9th inning. 2 of them driven in on a double by Alejandro Kirk. And they come away with a victory, snapping that 5-game losing streak